Welcome, everybody. It's Monday night, and it's our last Monday night for the season hanging out together here on Mulligan's Island. I appreciate you joining us. I'm going to give everybody a second to get tuned in and logged in on Facebook and the whole bit. Always love it when you can share this on your page or just let your friends know about it. And in just a moment, Pablo's going to even show you the view from where we are doing the show tonight. Instead of my backyard bar, we are in San Carlos, and we're at the gorgeous Pelican Beach condos. And I'm on the patio, got a nice breeze going. You can hear the waves behind me. What an awesome stage here. But the reason we're doing the show from here tonight is I wanted you to see this view, because one of you watching the show tonight is going to win a stay in this condo. And you're going to be enjoying drinks on this patio, looking at that view of beautiful San Carlos, Sonora, Mexico. So, Pablo, tienes la segunda cámara. Puedes mostrar. So, why don't we give you guys a little look here? There it is right there. That's the Sea of Cortez and San Carlos, Sonora, Mexico. Only about from the border, 4.5-hour drive. Easy road coming down from Phoenix or Tucson. And you're going to love your stay here. Just great people. Beautiful scenery, affordable prices on everywhere you go. I'll tell you more about it throughout the night. That's not the only prize tonight. My mom is back in action. She's giving away 6 packs of cookies, 3 of those. And my brother Dave is going to pop on the scene because he and his fiancée, Jill, yes, I said fiancée, they are going to give away some awesome breads, a variety of breads from their new bakery located in Queen Creek, Arizona. That raffle is going to be specifically for my Phoenix area friends. A bunch of them are watching tonight and put their names in. So I think while people are getting logged on here for our final show of the season, why don't we flip on over to the welcome theme song written by our friend Rudy B., who is watching the show with Beth tonight. Enjoy, and we'll be back in just a couple of minutes to get the show started. Let your friends know.
Let's make our way down to Mexico, where we can meet the friends we know. White sand, warm sun, and H2O. It's time for us to get back to laid back. Try a different beer from our favorite 6-pack. This crazy world says, come on, let's go. It's time for the music man, a coastal kid with guitar in hand. Even bad days are good here on the island. Giving us a place where we can talk to each other fan to fan. Uncharted courses crossing our paths. It's our kind of people and our kind of place. Down in the tropics, it's a Mexican hideaway. Life in this old beach town turns a frown upside down. We all be smiling here on Mulligan's Island. It's the right place and the right time to be south of the border again. This is the day we get to listen in. We don't sing no blues anymore. We kick off our shoes at our front door, full of wide-eyed wonder as the waves roll in. It's time for the music man, a coastal kid with guitar in hand. Even bad days are good here on the island. Giving us a place where we can talk to each other fan to fan. Uncharted courses crossing our paths. It's our kind of people and our kind of place. Down in the tropics, a Mexican hideaway. Life in this old beach town turns a frown upside down. We all be smiling here on Mulligan's Island. We all be smiling here on Mulligan's Island.
Welcome, everybody. I'm so glad you're with us here for the final show of the season. We are closing out after 66 straight weeks that we've done. Thanks to you guys for keeping my music alive. We actually have a studio audience with us here today. On the patio at Pelican Beach, we got more friends who are on their way. I want to thank Seaside Realty not only for the stage tonight, but for providing this stage and this condo as a grand prize of one of several raffles we'll do tonight. One of you is going to win that. 3 of you are going to win cookies. Someone's going to win some bread. We'll talk about that in just a few minutes. But first, come join me south of the border again. I got that green light at the 21K. Now I'm south of the border again. I'll be eating Dorado at the end of the day. South of the border again. South of the border again. And it feels so good, my friends. Tacos, burritos, muchachas, amigos, and sails out on the wind. South of the border again. A beautiful chica greets me with a peso. South of the border again. I traded my dollars for a pocket full of pesos. South of the border again. So crack a cerveza, slice up a lime, pour a little salt on the rim. I tossed my watch, now I'm taking my time. South of the border again. South of the border again. And it feels so good, my friends. Tacos, burritos, muchachas, amigos, and sails out on the wind. South of the border again. And oh, oh, I'll take the sea and the sun. Oh, oh, heading south's more fun. Oh, oh, I still can't explain it, how 1 foot across that line puts us in a mañana state of mind. Those pictures you're seeing, those are all San Carlos. You're going to be coming down here soon. Now I'm playing guitar in some waterfront bar where the waves come rolling in. A voice in the crowd says, "Welcome back, Mark. South of the border again. South of the border again. And it feels so good, my friends. Tacos, burritos, muchachas, amigos, and sails out on the wind. South of the border again. It's been too long, now I'm singing this song, 'cause I'm south of the border. South of the border. South of the border again. Good spot to be. And nice to have you guys with us south of the border. What a fun season it's been having you guys join us for all these Monday nights. Elsa is not back yet from her big race, but a lot of you guys heard what she has been up to. She has been down running a big race, and I mean big. There she is right there with her running team called the Guaymas Runners. They've been in the Copper Canyon of Mexico. Look at right there. Boy, she started this race out at like 5 o'clock in the morning. 15 hours and 49 minutes it took her to run 38 miles, the last 17 uphill, beating her time from 3 years ago by 2 hours. Everybody give Elsa a big round of applause. And little Mighty Soul went down to accompany her, and Mighty Soul jumped in the race at the very end and crossed the finish line with her. Let's check that out right now. Good. All right. Congratulations to Elsa. Everybody give her a big round of applause. So I thought in honor of Elsa, I would play one of her favorite songs. She loves this song that was written by my buddy Hugo Duarte. He lives in that zip code right now, but he let me record this one, and it goes out for Elsa. Also for my buddy Turk Sims watching in Texas. It's one of his favorites. When I was 17 years old, we moved to Tascosa. My daddy was determined to make some dreams come true. I swore I'd never let him down as long as I was breathing. Working dawn till dark, side by side, doing all that we could do. Trying to stay alive, trying to stay together. We were praying if we worked real hard, we'd see our lives get better. Daddy always told me, son, our luck is bound to change. With the good Lord's help, some daylight and just a little bit of rain. It never rained a single drop, and our dreams were bound to fail. It's hard to watch a whole year's crop turn to dust in one dry spell. There was nothing anyone could do and nothing we could say. We just loaded what was left of our lives on a truck and drove away. Trying to stay alive, trying to stay together. We were praying if we worked real hard, we'd see our lives get better. Daddy kept on saying, son, our luck is bound to change. With the good Lord's help, some daylight and just a little bit of rain. We were down but not defeated. All those years ago, our failures taught me how to reap those seeds my daddy sowed. I woke up this morning and jumped up in my truck. I drove out to the furthest field and I turned my collar up. I walked out in that winter wheat and touched it with my hands. Thank the Lord for blessing me with those years with my old man, and for keeping us alive, keeping us together, and listening to those desperate prayers and making our lives better. Daddy always told me, son, our luck is bound to change. With the good Lord's help, some daylight and just a little bit of rain. A little bit of rain, a little bit of rain. Going out for Elsa. Thank you, Hugo Duarte, for the song. Well, I mentioned that got a whole bunch of Phoenix folks watching tonight, and a lot of you guys sent me a message yesterday that said, the Dusty Miller. The Dusty Miller, what the heck is that? Well, that's my brother Dave and his fiancée Jill's new bakery in Queen Creek, Arizona, and they are going to do something special for my Phoenix friends, apart from the regular raffle that we're doing tonight of the cookies and the condo. My Phoenix friends, later in the show, you just may be winning not only a variety of breads from the Dusty Miller Bakery, but delivered to your doorstep. And you're going to love this stuff. It's a brand new bakery, and they just do a great job. I'm so proud of my brother. Jill is awesome, and they are getting married in November. Give them a round of applause. So, Mia. All right. Yeah. Little Dave. Well, I thought I would do one in honor of my brother Dave, because this is one that when I went to Nashville and recorded the Same Beer, Different Can album, you guys know that Tom Shepard came, but what was just as much of a thrill was writing with another one of my favorite songwriters, my brother Dave Mulligan, covering one of his songs that he had written on one of his albums called The Late Great Southwest. Awesome album. This is my take on it, and on the album we do a duet. Hope you like this song called Postcard. Send me a postcard from where you wind up when you're gone. When you're gone. 'Cause I've been wondering where you're moving now that you're moving on. 'Cause you ain't talking very much. You won't look me in the eye. You've been hiding from the crowd. You ain't home when I drop by. You've been saving up your bread. You've been whispering on the phone. Sounds like you got yourself a plan that you thought I didn't know, but I could hear it in your tone. Send me a postcard from where you wind up when you're gone. When you're gone. 'Cause I've been wondering where you're moving now that you're moving on. Letters, 'cause you talked that way before, and nothing's ever showed up at my door. So I ain't hoping now for anything more than a postcard. A postcard. A postcard. Send me a postcard from where you wind up when you're gone. Come on, guys, help me out. Send me a postcard from where you wind up when you're gone. One more time. Send me a postcard. Written by my brother Dave. I love his original version. And Dave, thanks for letting me record that on the Same Beer, Different Can. Hey, in addition to the cookies and the condo, I'm also going to be giving away some of my music tonight. So stay tuned, because right after this next song I'm going to do, we're going to give some stuff away. We're going to do that throughout the night. Now, you must be watching to win, because what we'll do is we'll pull your name out. And, we see on the comments who's watching. Some of you guys already texted me in the day and said you'd be watching, so we've got you entered. Chris and Mary are handling all that on the raffle. So make sure if you didn't send me a message yesterday and you want to be included in the raffle, send a message right now. They'll if you weren't on the list, they'll put your name in the bucket, and you'll have a chance to win starting one song from now. One of the things I've loved the most about doing this Facebook Live show is getting the chance to try out some new songs on you guys. You've become my focus group. And I love this focus group because if a song sucks, you can't throw things at me. I'm a smart guy. Anyway, but I think you're going to be interested to find out who is actually recording one of these new songs with me. Let's head up the road to Hermosillo. I'm going to introduce you to my producer and a very special artist you're going to meet with him. So I am in the studio with the guy who's producing my next song. This is Gaspior Madrigal. You guys know him from our shows with 6.5 Mexicans. And who is that girl in the studio? It's Elsa. She's recording a line or two on one of my songs.
Hi.
Now we know it's going to be a hit. Thank you, Gaspior. This guy is a great producer, and sitting over here, this is Alan. My Mexico friends know him. What an awesome pedal steel player he is. Thank you, boys. Can't wait for everybody to hear the song we're working on. See what it looks like. Did you see who that was? Elsa, I'm so excited that she's going to have a couple of lines in this song, and we hope you're going to like the recorded version. Hi, Karen Stewart. Karen from Seaside Realty just showed up. She'll be popping on this microphone in a little while, and I will introduce you to beautiful Karen Stewart and Ron, and they'll tell you a little more about the condo, too. So here's a song that we were working on in the studio, and I hope to have a nice recorded version for you guys very soon. Everyone says I'm so lucky, I got the best wife in the world. But I can't lie, there's been this girl. Every time we get together, I lose all self-control. She satisfies my needs like no one else I know. We meet down on the south side in a drugstore parking lot. She always keeps it spicy, 'cause she knows I like it hot. She enables my addiction. It's sinful, I confess, how I give in to temptation, 'cause I can't resist. Lupita's taco stand. Best food this side of the Rio Grande. If she asks you, ¿quieres otro? Just smile and say, sí. The best $6 a guy could ever spend is at Lupita's taco stand. Now if you're into real fine dining, or hanging out with snobs, or waiters in tuxedos, now this ain't your kind of spot. It's just plastic chairs and tables, foam cups and paper plates. But the food Lupita serves you will put a big smile on your face. There's no list of healthy options, no low fat or gluten free. Good luck keeping count if you're counting calories, 'cause it's a flavorful fiesta of chicken, pork, or beef, with a heap inside of Spanish rice and a smackery fried beans. At Lupita's taco stand, it's heaven in a fresh tortilla made by hand. The salsa's hot and spicy, your taste buds say ole. Guaranteed your waistline will expand at Lupita's taco stand. Now my wife's home making meatloaf. I ought to be ashamed as I'm slapping on the salsa and the guacamole. Most folks wouldn't set foot here or ever hit this side of town. The buildings, they've seen better days. The neighborhoods run down. But if you feel a bit adventurous, you'll be glad you took the chance. Believe me, I guarantee you'll be back again to Lupita's Taco Stand. Just one bite and you're bound to comprehend. You'll be shouting hallelujah and Viva Mexico. You're gonna stuff your face there every chance you can. At Lupita's Taco Stand. Here at Lupita's Taco Stand. Down at Lupita's Taco Stand. That song made me hungry. All right. Well, tell you what, I wanted to show you a video also that my brother Dave sent you. He'd like to introduce you to his bakery for the Phoenix Friends coming up in that raffle. So let's check out David and his fiancée. I love saying that, by the way, Jill.
Hey guys, this is Dave Mulligan, Mark's little brother. This is my fiancée Jill, and we are out here at our new bakery at Hayden Flour Mills in Queen Creek, Arizona. We are excited to be tuning in for the last Monday show in a while, and we're going to donate a little prize for Mark's giveaways and offer bread delivery to anyone in the Phoenix area who likes sourdough. So check us out on our website, dustymillerbakery.com, or on Facebook, and hope you enjoy the show, and we hope to deliver you some fresh bread soon. Also, we had to put Jill up on a little ladder. She's pretty short, so whatever it takes to make the videos work for my brother. Enjoy, and we'll see y'all soon.
Man, this show is bound to make you hungry. We've already been to a taco stand, and now my brother Dave wants to deliver bread to your house. So something tells me we've got some guacamole coming up too. All right, this is Leslie Salin, and this is my friend Mary over here too, and we are going to give away 2 items right now. We're going to give away first a 6-pack of my mom's cookies, and I want everybody to give my mom, Teresa Mulligan, a big round of applause because she has baked so many cookies for you guys. Let's face it, the only reason you're watching this show right now is for a shot at my mom's cookies. Come on, let's cut to the chase. So I would like to have Leslie Salin, who is a wonderful singer herself. She's here with her husband, Bobby, who's hiding out that way. She is going to draw the first name just to make sure there's no corruption involved on my part, because I love all you guys. All right, what do we got? Oh, I love it. Shauna Smith. Shauna Shelley, you just won a 6-pack of my mom's cookies. Shauna is my dear friend from Yarnell. She's been my friend since my hair was brown, folks. This is a long time. You just won a 6-pack, Shauna, of my mom's cookies, and Mom is going to be so happy that you won because my mom loves Shauna. Shauna was my original manager I had, and her job entailed ironing my shirts. I know this sounds really sexist. I probably shouldn't be saying this anymore. And knocking on my door of my apartment to wake me up when I was late for gigs. It was really easy being Mark Mulligan's manager. Okay, let's give away now a set of 3 CDs, or if you don't have a CD player and you have a USB flash drive, you can choose to have those same CDs on flash drive too. So, Leslie, do your trick. Marcy and Paul Tribblehorn, good friends of you guys. Now, you two are probably sick of my music already, but if you have a friend you'd like to sick my music on, Marcy and Paul, you just won a flash drive or some CDs. So thank you guys, and we'll come back. If you could give that to Chris. Awesome. We're already giving stuff away, and don't forget, we are going to be giving away a 3-night stay courtesy of Seaside Realty in this beautiful condo. Pablo, would you mind showing these guys a view that our studio audience is enjoying tonight? We got the Sea of Cortez behind me. On the patio here at Pelican Beach, we're in a 3-bedroom, 3-bath condo. We're on the 4th floor tonight. Yeah, we got pelicans, we got the waves breaking. It's just you can't beat the stage, but what's going to be even more fun is when you win this place. We've got your name in the raffle. If you haven't entered yet, make sure you just let us know that you're watching and you're in. And we'll have Karen Stewart give that away a little later on in the show. Chris, do we have any requests yet? Yeah. Okay, what do we got?
Okay. First request, Crowley, Sarah Tara, and Jenny Marie.
Sarah Tara, okay. Let's do that one. Who's this for?
Crowley.
All right. I'm going to send one out for my dear friends again, Kathy and Pete Ferralli. More people have known me since my hair was brown. Pete and Kathy, they love this song right here, and this one's out of the archives. It's called Sarah, Tara, and Jenny Marie. All right, glad you like this one. With a name just like some melody that I'd never heard before, she took my hand and led me down that sandy shore. And by the time the sun went down, I knew I'd really lost my heart. That was my first time, but it was only just the start. As years went by and I survived and I somehow made it through. I swore that time couldn't heal the pain, but I learned how that ain't true. Sarah and Tara and Jenny Marie, those were the days when we were wild and we were free. I liked you and I loved you, but we went our separate ways. But I still think of you today. Jenny was a young girl, just how old, no one knows. She grew up on the dusty streets of a little town in Mexico. She never saw her mother's face and she never knew about love. But somehow I could make her smile, and for her that was close enough. And even some old fence at the border couldn't slow us down, no way. They warned us not to cross that line, but we did one summer day. And immigration never found us, but somewhere things went wrong. Now she's up north and I'm down south. Guess that's where we belong. Sarah and Tara and Jenny Marie, those were the days when we were wild and we were free. I liked you and I loved you, but we went our separate ways. But I still think of you today. I walked into a roadside bar up on Highway 89, the Tufa Tavern, Kirkland Junction, Arizona. Walking through the doorway was just like stepping back in time. She jumped the bar and hugged me, and she shouted out to the crowd, "Everyone get out of here, this place is closing down." Then she locked the door and we were finally left alone. I threw $5 in the jukebox and put on her favorite song. She held me close and kissed me, and we laughed all through the night as we danced there in the darkness right up to the morning light. Studio audience, help me sing this. Sarah and Tara and Jenny Marie, those were the days when we were wild and we were free. I liked you and I loved you, but we went our separate ways. But I still think of you today. I even bought a ring one time, then I finally said I do. Now I hear somebody stole your hearts, and I wish the best for you. Sarah and Tara and Jenny Marie, Those were the days when we were wild, we were free. I liked you and I loved you, but we went our separate ways. But I still think of you today. I still think of you today. Going out for Pete and Kathy Ferrali. They've supported this show for so long. Thank you for doing that, Ferralis. Hey, one thing that was kind of cool on this show was being able to go on the road. And we did that for a lot longer than we thought we would as the pandemic stretched out. We got in our car. The kids were in classes online. So we just kept driving until we got to a little village of Los Ayala. I had been there one time before with my wife. We'd been there after visiting Sayulita before this show really got going. And let's show you a video from that very first time that we visited, before we ever even knew we were going to live there. In fact, in this video, you'll notice I didn't even know how to pronounce the name of the town. I thought it was Los Ayalas because I had just gotten there. But let's check it out together. Elsa and I were on our way up from Sayulita to a place called Rincon de Guayabitos when we stumbled on this little beach by accident, and we really like it a lot. It's called Los Ayalas. And it's not too far off the main road, but it's all just families kicking back, having a good time, really calm water, really cheap restaurants and bars right on the water, and a really beautiful scenery. In fact, just offshore there, you can see an island we're going to head out to in a little while, and that's called Isla de Coral. And they do snorkeling trips out there. I think it's 200 pesos to get out there, about $10. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So we're just kicking back, having a good time. And now we're going to continue heading up this road right here that kind of winds around the ocean and see where that takes us. Nikki Landon, I'm glad you're watching tonight, and I'm going to send this song out for you because you requested it. And while I'm singing it, we're going to show you some pictures of Los Ayala, which I now know how to pronounce because I ended up living there after we shot that video. Instead of for a month, I ended up staying there for about 3.5 months until they finally kicked my butt out of there. Well, speaking of a word in Spanish, I had to learn the name of that town in Spanish. Going out for you, Nikki, watching from California tonight. A hot night in this border town, I'm a long, long way from home. Your friend's out dancing with some guy and she left you there alone. Across this dark and crowded room, you've been sitting there a while. What's that? Did I just catch your smile? A word in Spanish. Oh, I wish I only knew a word in Spanish. 'Cause I'd sure like to talk to you a word in Spanish. Maybe we could have some fun for the night is through. Now, I'm no Latin lover, but maybe I could learn. 'Cause just one little look from you and that passion starts to burn. Maybe it's those big brown eyes, man, they're driving me insane. Something tells me, girl, you feel the same. A word in Spanish. Oh, I wish I only knew a word in Spanish. 'Cause I'd sure like to talk to you a word in Spanish. Maybe we could have some fun for the night is through. Yeah! How did I end up out here? What did I say to get you all alone with me right now? Whisper softly in my ear, let your sweet words flow. Could it be that you and me speak a language of our own? Tell me once again a word in Spanish. Think I finally understand a word in Spanish. Oye, morenita, ándale. A word in Spanish. Forget about your friend, a word in Spanish. I don't want this night to end, a word in Spanish. Oye, morenita, ándale. Oye, morenita, ándale. All right, thank you. And Nikki, thank you for the request. Appreciate you tuning in from California tonight. So that first video that you saw, that was one of our early ones. We didn't yet know how to put even like background music to these things or work camera angles or anything. But we slowly got it down as time went on. And this next video we're going to show you is when we kind of finally started to feel like we got it dialed in. And we shot this one in a place called San Pancho. That's about a 10-minute drive north of Sayulita, which some of you guys have been to. Beautiful spot. Let's head there right now to San Pancho. Today finds us in a little town known as San Pancho, and it's about maybe 25 minutes south of the village that we're staying in Los Ayala. And this town reminds me a little bit of Sayulita in the sense that they get a lot of hippies here, and there's musicians in the street at night, and you can surf here, and lots of quirky little restaurants, good food, coffee shops. And today, of course, is very peaceful and mellow because their regular crowd is not here this year, which makes it for us kind of a nice time to visit. All right. Well, that was really fun doing that video. And there was a couple that we met down there who are watching tonight. And we met up with them a few times when we were down in that part of the country. Dennis and Phyllis Swarner, I want to say hello to you guys. You're up in Alaska right now. Hope you're doing okay. This kind of is your theme song, and I like to send this one out for you. This is going to be you someday. Just came down for the weekend. I was running from the ice and snow, where the tropic sun comes beating down on the shores of Mexico. The sunshine that I was seeking, I found where the warm winds blow. I just came down for the weekend 25 years ago. Now I'm sitting in my salty jeans, got a belly full of rice and beans, drinking beer and singing my song, just an old tourist that stayed too long. Warning all you folks tonight, you can have your fun, but don't you miss that flight. 'Cause if you do, then you just might turn out to be acting just like me. Yeah, still got my round trip ticket, I keep it just up above my bed. Fold it up to plug a hole in the roof and keep the rain off of my head. Ain't returning no phone calls, I don't answer email. Singing and calling out to the dolphin and the grouper and the yellowtail. Now I'm sitting in my salty jeans, got a belly full of rice and beans, drinking beer and singing my song, just an old gringo that stayed too long. Warning all you folks tonight, you can have your fun, but don't you miss that flight. 'Cause if you do, then you just might turn out to be acting just like Bobby and Leslie and Chris and Mary and all of our studio audience with us tonight. Yeah, it just came down for the weekend. I was running from the ice and snow, where the tropic sun comes beating down on San Carlos, Mexico. The sunshine that I was seeking, found where the warm winds blow, just came down for the weekend 25 years ago. The sunshine that I was seeking, found where the warm winds blow, just came down for the weekend 25 years ago. I just came down for the weekend 25 years ago. We just came down for the weekend. How many guys? 25 years ago. Going out for Dennis and Phyllis, and that sounds like somebody else that I know. My friend Karen Stewart has been living down here for a while. I'd love to introduce her to you right now because Karen is the broker from Seaside Realty, and as you guys know, Seaside Realty is going to, well, not only have they given us the stage tonight with this beautiful backdrop, but they are going to award 3 weeknights to one of you guys tonight just for watching. They love it when people come down and check out San Carlos, and they do a great job of helping to keep this town fun, too. They're always sponsoring fun events and shows and stuff. So how about you guys meeting Karen Stewart right now? Come on up, Karen. We love her in this town. So, Karen, I'll sneak you right around here. How about this side? There we go. Hold on a second. There we go. This is Karen. So, Karen, how long have you been down here now?
Full-time, I've been here for 20 years. Moved here in November of 2002. But we first came here in 1982 in a motorhome with 5 children and walked across and looked at the beach, and I said, this is it. This is where I'm going to live. And this is where I am. So I'm very happy to be here.
Awesome. Karen is a big part of the community, and she's kind of the one responsible for helping to bring pickleball to San Carlos, which has really been cool because so many people in this town now are really active. That's one thing I love about San Carlos is we got people here who kayak, we got people who bike, we got people who play pickleball, softball. People are out doing stuff, and it's really kind of neat. Tell us about the pickleball thing.
Well, actually, for me, I was a tennis player in Colorado for many years. And when I moved here, we didn't have tennis, a lot of tennis. And so when I found out about pickleball, I loved it. Right from the first day that I played it. And I felt like it was a substitute for my tennis, and then I started playing tournaments. But we've got so many fun people in San Carlos that like to play tennis and handball and those kinds of things. And so this just fits right in to their activity schedule as well. And actually, I want to put this plug in. Our Pickleball Association has just purchased 9,000 square meters to build 14 to 18 courts.
Yeah, nice.
And we're real excited about that. And it's in a great location. And we hope to have a great facility for international tournaments here in the future. We've had 3 of them before, and they were very, very successful. We brought in over 200 people from out of town and from out of the country, and we hope to continue with those and make it a big successful thing for San Carlos.
Well, thank you, Karen. And listen, we really appreciate you giving the condo as a grand prize tonight. We're going to give that away later. And if you're around here, we'd love to have you draw that out. That's going to be later in the show. We've still got some people who are entering the raffle for that, but everybody wants to win it. It's 3 nights, 3 weeknights here in San Carlos at the Pelican Beach condos. And these are beautiful condos. In fact, Karen and Ron have let me stay here numerous times. Some of the musicians that you've watched with me, like Mike Nash and Rudy B., they've stayed here. Pete and Kathy Ferralli, who won the prize before, they've stayed here, and they love this condo, and you're going to love it too. You got a good shot to win tonight, so don't go anywhere. And Karen, thank you very much on behalf of Seaside Realty. All right, your homework, guys, is to check out Seaside Realty. All right, I think we ought to right now, though, before we do the condo thing, let's give away another prize. Can we do that? So how about if we get Bobby up here? We're going to bring up Leslie's other half. And who's ready to win some of my mom's cookies? All right, Bobby, tell you what, mix that up really good. Somebody's about to win a 6-pack of my mom's cookies, and these are good. What do we got? Dick Carter. Dick, you just won a 6-pack of my mom's cookies. And tell you what, let's draw one more name because someone's about to be stuck with 3 of my albums, like it or not. You're going to listen to Mark Mulligan. What do we got? Maria McMillan, we miss you in San Carlos. You're up in Canada right now. Maria, you just won 3 of my CDs, or if you would like them on a USB flash drive, or if you would like them as a gift for somebody. Thank you so much for being part of our raffle today. We got more prizes coming up, including my brother David's baked bread. We got more music. We got more cookies. And, of course, we've got the condo from Seaside Realty that everybody wants to win. Thank you, Bobby. Good job on that. No, hand it to those guys. All right. So, well, on the road, we met some interesting characters. And this next one that you're going to meet right here, this was really fun for Elsa. This kid was fun for Elsa and I to meet. We'd like to take you down to one of our favorite bars on the planet right now. Let's head down there right now. This is just outside of Los Ayala, Nayarit.
We've been in a lot of really cool third world cantinas and bars in Mexico. I could take you to Margarita Mermaids in Rocky Point. I could take you to Giggles Place in San Carlos. Here in Los Ayala, we got Barra Cruda with Walter. Well, we found another great one here. It's roadside on the way into the village of Los Ayala with Guayabitos behind me. And check this place out. I'm going to introduce you to the guy running the bar here. What is your name?
My name is Victor Manuel.
Victor Manuel. Victor Manuel, how old are you?
¿Cuántos años? 13, 13,
13. 13 years old. So he told me before that his 8th grade teacher actually owns this place and he's put him to work here. So I'm going to sample his bartending skills here. So will Elsa. And welcome to another bar down in Mexico. You know, in all my time here in this part of Mexico, over these last few months, I haven't done any live shows because of the situation with COVID and all. I've just been doing my online shows on Monday. So why not do my first gig for all the people here at the bar right now? Bartender, otra tequila. My second home is a third world cantina.
I love that kid, and I think we need to finish that song right now. Are you guys ready? Because when I say bartender, you got to scream out, otra tequila! Bartender, otra tequila! My second home is a third world cantina. We'll show you a few of my favorite third world cantinas right now. I'm the guy who plays the guitar south of the border in the tourist town bar. I've dodged bottles, been heckled by jerks, and all I got was this lousy shirt. They're squeezing limes and mixing margaritas. My second home is a third world cantina. The place fills up as the sun goes down, 'cause it's the only show in town. Banditos and brown-eyed girls, the beer flows and the blenders whirl. Catch a smile from a pretty senorita. My second home is a third world cantina. Salt in the air and sand on the floor. Fine dining ain't what they're here for. They want to dance and they want to get loud. Bartender, what you do to this crowd? They're singing, ay, 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 ay. I couldn't hear you guys at home. We're singing, ay, 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 ay. That's more like it. Cuckoo-cuckoo. La, 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 ay, ay, andale. Dark-skinned beauties and sailors just off the sea. Sunburned beach bums and real-world refugees. Yeah, they've all got their story, but there's one that we all share. We're all here 'cause we ain't all there. Come mañana, we'll move a little slow. By happy hour, we'll be raring to go. Whoever told you that I'd never get far? Buenas noches from a Mexican bar. There ain't no place better this boy could ever dream of. My second home is a third world cantina. So bartender, fire up another round of margaritas. My second home is a third world cantina. Our second home is a third world cantina. All right, you know, we have one of my favorite third world cantinas here, and many of you guys have been to it. We're going to visit there right now. I think it was pretty cool when we were able to do the memorial service for our friend Giggles at her bar down in Mexico, and you guys were there for it, and it was really a special thing. You guys at home, you've seen Giggles here on my show before. A lot of you guys watched the original Giggles show that we did, because her bar, like we always say, her house looked so much like a bar that people thought it was one. So strangers would just walk onto her patio and order drinks. We miss her in this town. She just passed away, a few months ago, and she's dearly missed. So I went back through the videos and I pulled out this message that I'm so glad we were able to save, and I thought we would hear from Giggles right now.
Hi, I want to thank everybody who's come to my bar through the years. We've had so many wonderful times and so many wonderful memories. I thank all of you for adding to my life. Thank you so much.
All right. You know, isn't that cool? What a great message from Giggles. Everybody give Giggles a big round of applause. So how about, I'd like to do a request right now. This is from Dave Seaholm. Hi, Dave. Hi, Leanne. And also Jason Cunningham watching us up in Colorado. Appreciate you guys being with us. This one goes out for you guys and everybody. Even if you've never been to a bar down in Mexico, if you've just wanted to go there, sing along with us. Well, I have worked my fingers to the bone, trying to build myself a happy home. But the more I work, the more goes to the man. So now I've got myself a better plan. I'm gonna buy me a bar down in Mexico, where I can pour the friends I know a shot or two of fun down by the sea. I'm gonna buy me a bar down in Mexico. What else could I ever need but the sun, a bar in Mexico, and me? Well, I will pack up all my friends one day and head on down to our friend Giggles' place. Everybody give it up for Giggles. I'll be pouring drinks from dusk up till the dawn. There you want to go. As we dance the night away with a band called The Dudes On. I'm gonna buy me a bar down in Mexico where I can pour the friends I know a shot or two of fun down by the sea. Gonna buy me a bar down in Mexico. What else could I ever need but the sun, a bar in Mexico with me? Well, I'll wake up every morning with nothing on my mind, pouring margaritas in a palm tree paradise. I'm gonna buy me a what? Bar down in Mexico where I can pour the friends I know a shot or two of fun down by the sea. I'm gonna buy me a bar down in Mexico. What else could I ever need but the sun, a bar in Mexico and me? What else could I ever need but senoritas by the sea, the sun, a bar in Mexico, and all you guys on your couches singing la 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 la. We got the sun, a bar in Mexico and me. All right. Well, how about we do one more song and then let's give away some more stuff. Is everybody at home having a good time? Let us know if you're having fun. All right. We've got a big crowd with us tonight and appreciate that. We'll give away some more stuff right after this. I also want to say a big thank you to Rudy B., who's watching from Phoenix tonight. Rudy does the theme song every week, and he works hard to get your pictures in there. He updates it every single week. And his wife, Beth, is such a huge help on the show, too. Everybody give them a big round of applause. They are definitely my kind of people. Now, Jim was lying in a hospital. They thought he was going to die. His brother said, bro, I got an idea. You want to go for a ride? The car's all packed. The engine is running. I'm heading for Mexico. Jim said, I'm in. The nurse freaked out and he hobbled on out the door. 10 years later, Jim's still kicking and he's got himself a beautiful gal. Running round this little beach town. The boy's sure having a ball. Let me tell you about my kind of people in my kind of place, my kind of moments, my kind of days. Guys, we're going to head on down to a beach not far from here right now called Cochoti Beach, where Cesar's got a seaside joint not far from here. Forget about that pina colada, 'cause all he's got is beer. The place ain't nothing but a fallen down shack, weathered by the waves and wind. I hope you like water, 'cause you'll be sitting in it when the tide comes rolling in. He'll cook you a fish that he caught that day, then he'll belt out a song for the crowd. He'll drink half your beer, but don't worry, Neil, the next one's on the house. I'm talking about my kind of people in my kind of place, my kind of moments, my kind of days. It's my kind of day to just hang out with all my Monday night friends. I'll catch you in San Carlos for the night. Had a life in the real world. Now he goes by Captain Bob. Down here no one knows your last name, but everybody everybody knows who you are. Like Larry and Maris, Giggles and Bruce, Keitha and Lamanga John. Yeah, Howard actually got up to 4 boats, and Bomberg's back in town. There's Bobby and Leslie, Chris and Mary, and Flint from Barracuda Bombs. On just another Tuesday and not much news day, and that's all right with us. Some guitar playing gringos banging out a tune, and they're tearing up the old dance floor. Rafael asked me otra más, but who can ask for anything more? When you're singing for my kind of people, in my kind of place, my kind of moments, my kind of days. Help me out, everyone. My kind of people, in my kind of place, my kind of moments. These are my kind of days. You guys are my kind of people. Elsa and I will never forget that when things were most challenging, when this pandemic hit and we were thinking, how are we going to make any money? You know, we can't do any live shows anywhere. It was all shut down. A few of you guys, including Neil here in the crowd, Sean Castle out there, Susan King, and a bunch of friends said, you got to try this online thing. I didn't think it would work. I didn't think singing into a camera would be much fun without that one-on-one banter until after the show on Hope Fest, and I went back and I read the comments from you guys, and I knew who was on the other side of that lens, and all of a sudden that changed everything, just knowing you guys would be there. I love how you banter back and forth. You know, Luis is not with us tonight because he's homesick, but he's probably watching, and he's probably going to throw some comments in, but he has loved being with you guys on this thing. You've brought him out of his shell. He's just great at dealing with adults now. And that's because of you guys, because of how good you've been to my kids. So thank you for being my kind of people. Studio audience, give them all a round of applause. And I say, for being my kind of people, we do another raffle. Let's give away some more stuff. So how about, let's see, Neil, how about you? Neil from the Dudes. Neil is a guy that you just saw in a couple of the videos here. Neil is so fun because he came down here to retire, supposedly, and all of his buddies are retired now, but not Neil. He is suddenly one of the singers in San Carlos's most fun rock and roll band. This guy can belt it out. If you ever are in San Carlos, your duty is to come see the Dudes. You're going to love these guys. Neil, come on up here. All right.
Thank you, Mark.
You got it, Neil. Let's say hi to everybody.
Hi, guys. Hi from the Dudes.
Hello from the Dudes. All right, so Neil, how about this time we'll first give away 3 CDs or a USB flash drive if you don't have CDs. So let's do that first. Neil looks like a very honest guy. He's been living in Mexico for a while, but I don't want that to affect your trust on this. Although he just drew the name Chris and Mary of the people who are sitting literally right next to him. This does not look good, Neil. Neil, there are hundreds of names you could have chosen from. All right, well, Chris and Mary, I'm going to hook you up with something different. Chris, I'm going to hook you up with some rum drinks because you've got all my albums. How about if we give somebody else my music, because God knows you're sick of me. All right. Yes. Do not draw your own name or Bobby and Leslie. Everybody, did you see that was an honest pick there? Bob and Bev, I can never pronounce your last name. I think it's Matuski, and friends from San Carlos who are up in Canada right now. Bob and Bev, you just won a 3-pack of my CDs that you are welcome to keep, give to friends. Or if you'd like them on USB flash drive, we were going to send those your way. Thank you for watching the show and supporting it as you always do. So, in addition to that, let's give away another 6-pack of my mom's cookies. These, by the way, are chocolate chip or M&M. And please, somebody, if you want a 6-pack, could you share? Just give me one, because my mom never bakes me cookies. She bakes them for you guys. Here we go. Neil has dug deep on this one. Chris and Mary. No, it's not Chris and Mary. This is not looking good either. Karen Stewart. Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, see that? Hold on. Pablo, show that seat again. Show that seat. Okay, that was Neil's seat. And Karen is sitting next to him. Now show where Chris Roth is. That's where Chris is. Neil, this is not looking good. Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Karen, you are going to enjoy a six-pack of my mom's CDs, and I've just made an executive decision. We're going to do another raffle, an extra one tonight, and give away another set of CDs and USBs, and we'll do that 4 songs from now. And Mom will be fine with it. I'm going to give away another 6-pack of her cookies. So, Karen, I think for giving us the condo tonight, you are entitled to a 6-pack of my mom's cookies. Give her a round of applause, everybody. Can you hand that to Chris? And Neil, I would love to say job well done. I'm not really sure about that.
Okay,
we're good. No, we're good. So we'll do it again in 4 songs. Neil from the Dudes, everybody. And as you can see, Neil has been in Mexico for a long time. Tell you what, another thing that I loved about the Monday night online shows, I mentioned to you Luis coming out of his shell by handling the comments with you guys. Elsa got to run the audio and visual when Pablo and Anais were here in Sonora. We were down south. But even Jose and Marisol got involved. And I went back through the old videos and I pulled this one up because this one was one where they really came out of their shells and they were speaking the best English they could. And you guys were so good to them this night. Let's head on back down to Nayarit and meet up with Jose, Marisol, and Elsa.
Hi everyone! Hi! We're gonna do some hiking. Yes, and we're gonna see the secret beach. Let's go!
How do you feel? Are you tired?
Yes, I am.
Nah? Okay. Got the Mirador.
Hi everyone.
Are you happy to be here?
Yes. Hey everyone. We think this place is beautiful and we can see the ocean, the trees, and all the nature.
Right there by your side, down in paradise.
So we came here in a beach near the Mirador, and well, here it is. It's beautiful. Playa Toro.
Down in paradise.
Wow. You know, watching a video like that makes me just want to turn around and run. How about you guys? From a week in paradise, I got used to holding you close every night. As we come down from the clouds and touch the ground, you're squeezing my hand so tight. But if paradise is behind us, where we'd learned less is really more, and when all we needed was each other. Then what are we coming back for? Let's turn around and run back to the sea and the sun. Don't need much to have fun, just some lotion and some rum. We could snorkel for free or just hang out on the beach. Lay around in the sun, smartest thing we've ever done. Let's turn around and run. Now this big old city's so full of people, buzzing around like flies, all stressed out in their everyday world, dressed up in their suits and their ties, trying to achieve the next level. With a bonus, they can buy that new car or a big house just to keep the family. They think those things are who they are. Let's turn around and run back to that Mexico sun. Don't need much to have fun, just some lotion and some rum. We could snorkel for free or make love on the beach. Lay around in the sun, smartest thing we've ever done. Let's turn around and run. You know this part. La 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 la. Now we were suffering from a delusion. We could leave all this behind. No choice but collect our baggage. Get ready for that 9-to-5 grind. As we looked our way to the exit, I could see the question in her eyes. So I answered with a smile. I grabbed her hand. Next plane back to paradise. Right on, girl. Let's turn around and run back to that San Carlos sun. Don't need much to have fun, just some lotion and some rum. We could snorkel for free or just hang out on the beach. Lay around in the sun, smartest thing we've ever done. Let's turn around and one more time, let's all run. Let's turn around and run back to that San Carlos sun. Don't need much to have fun, just some Captain Morgan rum. We could snorkel for free or just hang out on the beach. Lay around in the sun, smartest thing we've ever done. Let's turn around and run. Lay around in the sun, smartest thing we've ever done. Let's turn around and run. That sounds like a game plan. Some of you guys are going to be running down here to San Carlos. We're going to be giving away that condo very soon. In fact, in a little while, I'm going to send Pablo inside to shoot a little view of just the living room. This is a 3-bedroom, 3-bath place. You guys can see the view from the patio here. It's just awesome. So, in fact, yeah, do you want to do that right now, Pablo? We'll give you a little view. You've seen the outdoor patio here. There's a shot right there of the living room. It's huge. Pablo, I don't know if you can hear me, but how about the kitchen? There's the kitchen over there. And, hey, is somebody drinking my rum? That's why I said, Pablo, while you're in there, could you mix me one? It's a great condo, guys, and it's got 3 awesome bedrooms and bathrooms. And what I love about Pelican Beach, it's so nicely located because it's walking distance to great restaurants and stores. And so even if you didn't have a car when you were down here, you would really, really love San Carlos. And the views on either side as you look east-west are just incredible. You get awesome sunset views over the Tetakawi. And that giveaway is coming up very soon. And I'm telling you, something tells me you're going to win it. All right? I know one person who wanted to win this one is Nancy Cerebrin. Nancy is watching for the first time tonight, I believe. And everybody, it's Nancy's birthday. Would you give her a big round of applause? Now, Nancy, I know you commented that since it's your birthday, you really feel like you ought to win this thing. Well, I don't know. We're going to see. Maybe we'll let Neil draw on that and see what happens. But in the meantime, we're going to sing you happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nancy. Happy birthday to you. Chris, I know we have another birthday tonight, right? Hold on. Chris is on it. He's pulling it up. Chris is working hard. Sharon Twardowski's birthday. Sharon Twardowski is about to turn. Well, I won't say how many years. I'm not supposed to do that. Oh, Sharon, I'm gonna go ahead and tell him because you look. Nobody would believe it if they looked at you. 70 years old, Sharon, and I want to say hello to them and David. Sharon and David rented my house in San Carlos that I had as I moved into Guaymas, Miramar area, and so basically Sharon and David have slept in my bed. But that's a different story. I want to wish her a happy birthday next week. And Sharon, I'm going to sing you a song in just a moment, but we'll sing you happy birthday early. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sharon. Missy Sharon, happy birthday to you. You know what I loved about when Sharon and David rented my house is every time I went to collect the rent, they always had a rum and coke waiting for me. And in fact, I think the day they negotiated the price with me, they were feeding me rum and coke too because they got a screaming deal on my house. But anyway, there's more we're celebrating tonight too because aside from the birthdays, there is a couple watching us from Illinois that I actually know from Isla Mujeres. Wayne and Lynn Warner, look at that beautiful couple right there. They are celebrating 58 years. You would never guess it from looking at their picture. 58 years of wedded bliss today. Give them a round of applause. Lynn and Wayne, miss you guys. And Lynn and Wayne, I know you love Isla Mujeres. It's a great spot, but I've been telling them for a long time, Karen, they would love San Carlos. And in fact, all of you guys watching, I'm showing you some different places tonight because we took this show on the road. But people always ask me, if I was to spend a lot of time in Mexico and not just go on a vacation, what's the best place for me to go? I'll tell you, you can't beat this town. And I'm going to be honest with you. You're a 4.5 hour drive from the border. So if you need to drive and not be, just relying on flying home every time you want to go back, it's great. You've also got a town that has got so much to do. And there's restaurants and bars and live music probably 7 days a week. And some days of the week, there's 3-4 bands playing. But you know what's so cool about it? You would think with all that, it'd be hustle bustle. We don't even have a stoplight in this town. So you have a neat combination of lots of things to do, but mellow enough that you can walk around barefoot and have a beach to yourself on many, many days of the week. The scenery is incredible. Tell you, I've been a lot of places in Mexico. I've been a lot of places in Central America. For the money, you can't get anything better than San Carlos because you just get bang for your buck in this town. You can come down here on just a regular income and really, really have a nice life. So my homework for you tonight is at some point I want you to check out Seaside Realty online because not only do they have great homes for sale, but they've got great places to rent. And you might just want to come down sometime and check it out. I always advise people do that. Before you go anywhere and buy something, it's always great to go spend a little time. And if you rent a place from Karen or from Ron, they've got not only Pelican Beach, several units here, but they've got them all over town. They've got awesome beachfront. They've got stuff inland. But on top of that, they've been here for so long. They have a wonderful staff that's bilingual. They're trustworthy, which is a big deal when you're buying a place in a foreign country. And Karen will be happy to show you around, too, and make sure that on your trip down here, you're going to have a good time. So your homework tonight is to check out Seaside Realty. And don't forget, we're giving away that condo stay in just a little while. But I think what we need to do after this next song, well, we'll do 2 more, and then we'll give away a couple more things. Tell you what, I'll do another song here, and then we'll do another giveaway. So we can keep the free stuff coming your way. And then that next raffle is when we're going to give away to my Phoenix fans That baked bread delivery from my brother Dave and his fiancee Jill from the Dusty Miller, the new bakery in Queen Creek, Arizona. And the grand prize everyone's been waiting on, the 3-night stay in this condo that I'm doing the show from. That's going to be awesome. I want you to win. So one more song, and we'll give away some cookies and some more music, and then we got that coming up. Lynn and Wayne, I thought of you guys. Sharon and David, I thought of you guys on this one. Charlie and Claudia, I'm thinking of you. Mike and Jamie, just straight down the line. Tom and Eleanor, all these couples watching the show tonight. John and Carol, Sean and Shara. So many of you guys are this song, and it's another song I was able to debut on a Monday night for you guys. It's one of my latest ones that I hope to be recording very soon. I still recall the first time that we met. It's one of my favorite memories, right up there with the day we wed. So it might sound kinda crazy when the best that I can do, each time she asks me if I had to choose among my favorite memories, which ones they'd be, I just shrug and smile as I look back on times I can't forget. 'Cause my favorite memories are the ones we still ain't made yet. Seeing that blue line on APT, or checking out that first ultrasound. Sometimes it's all one big blur to me. So what am I supposed to do? What can I say? Each time she asks me if I had to choose among my favorite memories, which ones they'd be, I just shrug and smile as I look back on times I can't forget. 'Cause my favorite memories are the ones we still ain't made yet. We got a lifetime of history, but we've only begun. Just imagine all the things we still ain't done. So each time she asks me if I had to choose among my favorite memories, which ones they'd be, I just shrug and smile, 'cause we've had a blast, I must admit. Still my favorite memories are the ones we still ain't made yet. Those memories we still ain't made yet. So many memories we still ain't made yet. Thank you guys very much. I can't wait to record that song, and very soon I hope to have some new stuff out for you guys. You know, I'm going on the road starting this weekend. I know it's tough to leave with a backdrop like this, but I can't wait to get up and see my friends in Colorado. I'm going to be in Colorado Springs this Friday, and Highland Ranch, which is the south end of Denver, down near Littleton. Both of those, that'll be on Saturday, and both of those shows, Friday and Saturday, are open to the public, house concerts. I love these because you just bring your own drink, you bring a chair, and we make a little donation or whatever, and it's fun. We're outside. I hope you'll join me in Colorado Springs or Highland Ranch. If you can't make that, I'm going to be west of that area in Silverthorne, Colorado, next Monday, July the 19th. And from there, I'm going to Boise. Hi, Brenda and Steve Van Horn. You guys are hosting me, and I just found out today that at your house concert, you're going to be offering pulled pork sandwiches to everybody. So I'm leaving like in 5 minutes because I'm hungry. That show will be in Boise a week from this Wednesday. And from there, I'm going on to see Brent and Judy. Hi, Brent and Judy. In Bend, Oregon, a week from Friday. That show is open to the public, a house concert, as well as the next night, Saturday, July 24th in Portland, Oregon. Hi, Janet and Wayne. Thank you for hosting. Janet and Wayne know me because they got a taco bar that night. They knew how to lure in Mark Mulligan. And then I'm going to close that little tour out in Shoreline, Washington, which I believe is a little bit northeast of Seattle. I'm sorry, northwest of Seattle, at Karen and Gordy's place. An afternoon, open to the public thing, catered barbecue brisket for everybody coming. I'll come home for a few days after that, and then I'm hitting the Midwest, and I'll be hitting Illinois, Iowa, and Minnesota. So a lot of bouncing around coming up, but I also want to let you know this. A lot of people have said, Mark, we want the online shows to continue, and I really, really appreciate that because I love doing these. I figured I'd give you all a break from me because we've been doing this for 66 straight weeks. Even I'm sick of me. But here's what we're thinking about doing. If you guys are interested, I'd like to come back maybe after Labor Day. Give you guys the summer off. Enjoy your nice weather. And then after Labor Day, September, come back. Maybe we'll do Mondays, maybe Tuesdays. We'll figure it out. And by that point, I'll have a whole bunch of new video. I'll have a whole bunch of new pictures. And we'll start off with a whole brand new season for you. What do you guys think? You really have no choice but to clap. You're sitting 5 feet from me. So, all right. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to show you one of the favorite. This is my personal favorite video that we did. Not the video itself, but the town we visited. I didn't know that the town of Mezcaltitan even existed until Elsa let me know about it. I've been living here in Mexico now for 30-something years and never heard of it. Have you guys heard of Mezcaltitan? A lot of us living here have never heard of it. Mezcaltitan is really interesting because it's in the northern part of Nayarit, and it's an island town that's not in the ocean. You might remember watching this one a few months back. It's in a huge, huge estuary, and it takes 25 minutes to get to the island by boat. And they call it the Venice of Mexico. And in this next video, which I don't know why, but I love doing this next video. We'll show you one of the videos we did from Mezcaltitan. And by the way, all of these videos are available. You can see them at any time on my YouTube channel. But let's take you down to Mezcaltitan, Nayarit right now. One of my favorite spots, the Venice of Mexico.
That was good. That was a lot of food. Really enjoyed it here at Kika's. This place has been around for a long time. 100 years this year they're celebrating serving seafood here in Mezcaltitan. So now we're going to hop back on that boat and cruise over to the main part of town. So the restaurant has their own boat that they can shuttle you back and forth to the main island on. So just give the guy a tip and you're there. Welcome to Mezcaltitan. You think Key West is small. This place has only got 2,000 people, and it should be pretty quick to check out. Let's go. Elsa and I love the streets. The houses are so bright and colorful, and you'll notice they're all joined together. It's like one big continuous building as you go along the street. Really interesting.
And this is a really neat map of the island, and I think we are here.
Mexicali town is actually known as the Little Venice of Mexico. And if you're wondering why, it's because occasionally when big storms or hurricanes have hit here, the surrounding waters come into the town and they fill these streets. And instead of seeing bikes and dogs on the street like you see today, you actually see boats going up and down right here in the middle of town.
I love to go to Mexicali town, and I hope someday to take some of you guys there with me, as well as some of these other places that we've traveled. And some of you guys, of course, are going to come down and see me this coming season in San Carlos, because I'll be starting here in mid-October. You know, I was gone for a good part of the season and only did a once-a-month show starting in March. But starting in October, as long as everything is cool and the world doesn't go crazy on us, I'll be starting once again a weekly show at La Palapa. We'll do another full season. Your homework is to come check out San Carlos, all right? Cheryl Howell and Bill Thompson are up in Canada right now. They've been watching this show every single week. You know them because they're the ones who sent the video of them dancing in that farm field one time. They get my dance floor going at La Palapa all the time, and I'm going to send this one out for them by request. And by the way, the guy that co-wrote this song with me, Tom Shepard, he has a brand new song that just came out on Friday. It's called Same Boot, and I haven't even heard it yet, but tomorrow I'm going to go online and I'm going to listen to it. Just came out. Awesome writer. You know, he's got these #1 hits that he's written for folks on radio. I'm just honored he did this next song with me and sang it as a duet with me on the Same Beer, Different Can album. The old man drank a beer every now and then. One day we cracked a couple, just me and him. At 80 years old, all the stories he could tell ya about his far-flung friends from France to Venezuela. He said I swigged Fosters with Aussies and Guinness in an Irish pub, a Shiner Bock and Looking Bock, and buddy, sure enough, it's all the same beer, different can. Just different labels, different brands. But the more you sip, the more you understand. It's all the same beer, different can. There's Tom Shepard right there. Hi, Tom. Our pal Tom Shepard played a tour overseas, singing for all our folks stationed in the Middle East, at the ambassador's home right there in Riyadh. He sang a special song he'd written about his dad. And when the show was over, he was loading up his van. This guy walked up to Tom and stuck out his hand. He said, that song about your father really meant a lot to me, 'cause I just lost mine and you described him perfectly. Now that man had on a white robe, he wore sandals on his feet, he had a gutra on his head, and man, it ain't that hard to see we're all the same beer, different can. Just different labels, different brands. But the more you sip, the more you understand we're all the same beer, different can. Now the old man said, I believe God's gonna get a good laugh when we learn all of us Buds and Millers and Ultras and Tecate Lights and Bohemias and even Pabst are all the same beer, different can. Just different labels, different brands. But the more you sip, the more you understand we're all the same beer, different can. The more you sip, the more you understand we're all the same beer, different can. Thank you, Tom Shepard, for writing that one with me and for singing it with me as a duet. Good luck on your new song. I hope everybody will check out his new song called Same Boot. I can't wait to hear it. All right, we're going to do one more song right after this next video, and then we're going to give away some more stuff. And don't worry, because you're about to win a condo, a 3-night stay at this awesome place called Pelican Beach in San Carlos. Seaside Realty has given us this as a grand prize, and we're going to be giving away that baked bread for my friends in the Phoenix area. But first, I would like to introduce you to a buddy of mine. I just love the name of his band. Las fotos se pueden mostrar aquí. These pictures you'll see are of my buddy, Gary Schmid, and his partner, Mark. Look at the name of that band. They're called Pacifico Blue. Where did they get that name? Gary, of course, is he's part of my book, The Three Miracles. Look at the crowd they had at their last show there. This is at a place called The Barn, the winery that they're singing at. If you live in the Midwest, in the Ohio, Kentucky area, I want you to check out Pacifico Blue on Facebook. That is so cool, that drone shot. Gary, I love it, man. Your gigs are great. And Mark, congratulations. But, you know, you can't just look good on camera, guys. You got to sound good. So I think these guys need to hear the band Pacifico Blue singing a song that you might recognize.
We're always wasting time, in the ocean view. We're all I need to get over you. The sun is shining like tequila gold, but I'm still blue. Wasting time, I thought that in the ocean view. We're all I need to get over you. The sun is shining like tequila gold, but I'm Pacifico blue. Shining like tequila gold, but a Pacifico blue.
Mark and Gary, you guys got me in the mood to sing this next song. Everybody sing along. Blue water and sunny sky, another day in paradise. It wasn't long ago we said goodbye, and I ended up down here. Now who's to blame? I can't recall, but who cares? It doesn't matter at all, 'cause I'm a world away from you, sucking down an ice cold beer. But things never quite work out like I planned. What you doing back on my mind again? Sand, dollars, and pesos, a slight buzz and a sunburned nose. It ain't much, but it's something to show for all this wasted time. I thought the beaches and the ocean view were all I needed to get over you. The sun is shining like tequila gold, but I'm Pacifico blue. I could tell you about the fun I've had. At first it really wasn't all that bad. The weather's nice and the people are too, so how could I complain? But last night when I was all alone, I left a message at the sound of the tone and said, honey, won't you pick up the phone before I go insane? You cut me off and you left me hanging on the line. Pulled out a glass and I chased you off my mind. Sand, dollars, and pesos, a slight buzz and a sunburned nose. It ain't much, but it's something to show for all this wasted time. I thought the beaches and the ocean view were all I needed to get over you. The sun is shining like tequila gold, but I'm Pacifico blue. I thought the beaches and the ocean view all I needed to get over you. The sun is shining like tequila gold, but I'm Pacifico blue. I thought the beaches and the ocean view were all I needed to get over you. The sun is shining like tequila gold, but I'm Pacifico blue. The sun is shining like tequila gold, but I'm Pacifico blue. So the band Pacifico Blue, if you live in the Midwest, they've got a show coming up on July the 16th. They're going to be back at the Barn Winery where you just saw the pictures from. Go on their Facebook page. Just jot it down for now. You'll remember it. It's called Pacifico Blue. Go check these guys out July 16th, and they're awesome. They're a lot of fun. They got a great crowd that watches them, and you will have a wonderful time. See them in the Midwest, and of course, I'm getting out your way to Illinois, Iowa, and Minnesota. That'll be in mid-August after this next tour. That's Colorado, Idaho, Oregon, and Washington. Let's give something away. What do you guys think? How about Chris Roth? Chris and Mary, do you guys want to come up and do this with me? This time, what we're going to give away is another 6-pack of my mom's cookies. She agreed to do 3, but I can talk Mom into doing 4. But whoever wins this one, you got to give me one of the 6, okay? That's the deal here. Chris and Mary, by the way, I'm so honored I got to play at their wedding right here in San Carlos. These are wonderful people. Chris, of course, these guys are involved with Guatemala, with the Outreach for World Hope Project. Who knows? Maybe you'll join us down in Guatemala. We're thinking about an Easter trip sometime before or after. And it'd be great to have some of these guys with us. If you want to do some volunteer work and have a good time doing it with Outreach for World Hope, we'd love to have you join us, right? So thanks for all you guys do, and congratulations. How long have you been married now?
25 years.
Chris says 25 years. Mary says how long? A little over 2 years. Everybody give them a round of applause because they're still madly in love. All right. So let's do this. Let's first give away the 6-pack of my mom's cookies. Are you ready? Mary, you want to draw it? And Mary, I'll let you announce this.
Neil Duvall.
Yeah, he just announced Neil Duvall, but don't worry.
Pam and George Simpson. Pam and George Simpson.
Pam and George watching us up in Canada. I love this couple because I met them in Key West, and I talked to them about San Carlos. So did Sam Rainwater. He went to bat for San Carlos, and next thing we knew, they were showing up in San Carlos. They came to visit us. I think they were supposed to be here for like a month or something, and Pam and George, we couldn't get rid of you. But that's a good thing because we loved you, and we know you're coming back to San Carlos. Well, now you got a 6-pack of my mom's cookies coming your way. Give it up for Pam and George Simpson. Okay, now this next one, let's draw from a different bucket. This bucket here is a separate raffle. If you live in the Phoenix area and you sent me the note yesterday that said the Dusty Miller, or you let them know during the show today, you have a chance to try a variety of my brother David and his fiancee Jill's bread. This stuff is great. I know nothing about bread, but I just love this stuff. And you'll taste a variety of sourdough and all kinds of other cool things. not only that, they're going to deliver it to you as long as you live in the Phoenix vicinity. And if you don't, and you win this prize, you can give this one to somebody you know, because I'm sorry, they're not going to deliver it to Philadelphia. But how about we draw this one here? This is for the Dusty Miller. That's the name of their brand new bakery. By the way, Dave and Jill are getting married in November. Give them a big round of applause. David is child number 8 in the family, 7 years behind child number 7. Guess what religion we are? But that's another story. You have 2 choices, and we are not Mormon. Okay. Yeah, you're down to 1 choice. Okay. Do you want to draw it, Mary? Oh, okay, so it's me. I sense corruption. This feels like Mark Mulligan just won this. Oh, I love it. Jack and Shelley Chandler. These guys have been loyal supporters of the show, and they live in Phoenix. I haven't seen them in a long time. They tune in every single Monday. Jack and Shelley, congratulations. You just won, and you are going to love this stuff. My brother Dave and Jill are going to deliver to you personally. Enjoy it. Everybody give a big round of applause. And all of you guys watching in Phoenix, I hope you will go on Facebook or on just the website. I think it's the Dusty Miller Bakery, dustymillerbakery.com, or just Facebook. Check out my brother's bakery. They do deliveries to different parts of the valley, I believe, on weekends. And it's great stuff. So check it out. We're going to come back in a few minutes and give the next time we are giving away the grand prize. Karen, I can't wait. You're going to be doing the drawing on that one, since this is from you and Seaside Realty. The suspense is building, folks. One of you is going to win 3 nights in this condo. How are you guys liking the condo, studio audience? Bobby and Leslie are actually moving in right now. They're just like, they're like checking out the beds, the mattresses. Yeah, they're like, we're not leaving. All right, my friend Tom Copeland, watching up in Ontario. Tom and Eleanor, you guys have been a huge part of keeping the show going. Thank you for tuning in every week like you do. And Tom and Eleanor are working on getting me, Kelly McGuire, and Sonny Jim up to their neighborhood for a music festival. That'll be fun. We're going to make that happen, guys. But Tom, this song goes out for you. You requested it. I had no time to practice it, and it's out of the archives. So disclaimer, this might totally suck. So this was originally off a cassette tape called Son of the Sunshine. You can now find it on my album called Mark Mulligan, Best of the Early Years, which really makes me sound old. I hate that name. Hey, old friend, sure good to hear your voice again. Lately I've been looking back on those crazy days of way back when. It's been a while, too many years, too many miles. Those distant memories, just thinking about them makes me smile. 'Cause you know we've had some good times, and you know we've had some fun, but something tells me the best is just begun. So I'm looking ahead to the good old days to come. Never found my fortune, hardly have a nickel to my name. And for all the times I've lost in love, I guess I've only got myself to blame. And as for you, looks like you've been down that same road too. So tell me when you're hitting town, 'cause we've got some catching up to do. We've been up and down the border, we've been out there in the sun, but something tells me the best is just begun. So I'm looking ahead to the good old days to come. Now dreams can disappear and friends can drift away. Memories fade to black and white as we turn another page. So tomorrow fades to yesterday and we watch the time go by, sitting around talking about the good old days we've left so far behind. Now times are changing here in the age of MTV. By the way, that line shows you how old this song is. It's no longer the age of MTV. Work with me, guys. Take a look at the headlines. Things ain't the way they used to be. But that's all right. Why worry about things we can't control? Just do the best you can and take the lessons that you learn on down the road. And if ever you get to thinking that those good old days are gone, just remember that the best is yet begun. And keep looking ahead to the good old days to come. Yeah, if ever you start to wondering where those good old days are gone, just remember that the best is just begun. And keep looking ahead to the good old days to come. The good old days to come. Keep looking ahead to the good old days to come. All right, tell you what, we'll show you another video here, and then when we come back, I'm getting Karen Stewart up here, and we're going to give away a prize of the condo, and I still got a couple of more requests to get to, so stick with us, guys. Hope everyone's having a good time.
Back when this whole pandemic first started, a couple of my friends like Chris Roth, Sean Castle, and Susan King got on me and said, you got to do an online show. It just didn't sound like something I'd be interested in, to be honest with you. I love a live crowd in front of me. I love that energy. I like bantering with people one-on-one. And I didn't think that would work online. But it turned out to be something really fun when we did the first one called Hope Fest back on April the 5th of 2020. And at that point, we started talking about doing a weekly show. And Pablo and Anais got on board. We were all winging it. None of us had any idea what we were doing. Then Elsa and I, on these travel shows that we started doing, we really had to wing it because we were clueless on this stuff. If you go back on YouTube and look at those early shows, you know what I'm talking about. That camera was moving so fast and the angles weren't quite the same. It was kind of hard to hear what we were saying with a crappy microphone. But little by little, we kind of got this thing down, and it's turned a little bit into a music and a travel show. You guys have just been awesome about making it fun with your banter back and forth, and Luis running the comments. It's been a fun experience, and Elsa and I really look forward to keeping it going for you guys, as long as you want Mondays to be fun like this.
Well, guys, thank you so much. I tell you what, executive decision. I'm going to throw one request in before we give away the prize. The grand prize. Karen Stewart is waiting in the wings right here. She can't wait to give away 3 nights in this beautiful condo, Pelican Beach. I hope you're enjoying the view. We're loving it here. The studio audience is having a great time in the patio. 3-bedroom, 3-bath condo that we can hook you up with, so you can come down and bring some friends with you. Karen will show you around town. The only problem with this is I guarantee when you come down here after winning the prize, you're not going to want to leave. You're going to want to turn around and run. It's awesome. Pelican Beach Condos. Thank you, Ron and Karen, for this great, great prize. I also want to thank my mom for coming out of baking retirement and doing all these cookies tonight. Give Mom a big round of applause. And my brother Dave, I wish him and his fiancee Jill a lot of luck on their brand new project, the Dusty Miller Bakery in Queen Creek, Arizona. Give him a big round of applause. All right, so Chris, this one was for Kathy Carell, right? Kathy Carell, this next song goes out for you, but Paula, you're watching right now too, I know, and you just referenced this song today in a note you sent me. And you said, what a ride it's been. Wow, it has been a ride. I've earned every one of these gray hairs, folks, because of you guys. And Jose and Marisol. But that's another story. Thank you so much for this wonderful ride we've been on. Like I told you, I hope we can resume it again in September after Labor Day. it'll be fun. We'll come back with new videos, new pictures, but it's nice to have you with us for the season finale tonight. What a ride. Let's go back to where this ride first started a long time ago. You ready to go to Kirkland Junction, Arizona? I walked into that bar in Kirkland Junction. The place was full of cowboys as I whipped out my guitar with a bar stool for a stage and $50 in pay. Just a few songs into my very first solo gig. He said, "My name's Guy and I don't like your music." Uh-oh. Would you kindly take that guitar, drink your beer and hit the road? I said, "Guy, I'll tell you what. Name any song you want. And if you stump me, I swear, I'm out the door." Thank God I knew Guy's favorite tune that night. Probably saved my life. If not for rose-colored glasses, what would have happened? I might have gotten killed that night. But Guy just took his hat off and he stuck it on my head, slapped me on the back and said, "I like this kid." And as I look back now, I just say, wow, what a ride. I'm still alive, guys. All right, we're heading up the coast to Rocky Point, to a cantina 60 miles south of the border. Used to be a prison, then a brothel, then a bar. Well, my first career mistake was playing there spring break and wondering, where's my chicken wire? Some punk crawled up on stage and grabbed the microphone so he could scream the F word to all his wasted friends. Well, I kicked his butt off stage and he flew into a rage, and a billiard ball came flying at my head. Oh! Had I not been sober, I might not have moved over and I'd be dead. An 8-ball to the head. But it just grazed my ear and I spilled my beer, and that was it. Yeah, but not for him. His buddies blew him off and he couldn't afford the bail. Bet he won't talk about that week he spent in jail, 'cause what happens in Mexico, we know how that goes. Oh my, I wonder if he's still alive. Now the years have come and gone and I've been successful at avoiding any type of what they call a real job. And the more that I turn gray, the more I love to play. So thank you guys for listening to my song. From that very first tune in that cowboy saloon, I never knew where the road would lead. From sleeping in cars on beaches and bars, I see a lot of miles between. From Kirkland Junction to the Texas coast, Southern Cal to Florida, then down to Mexico, I seen buses and trains and boats and planes on this ride, this amazing ride. So hand me a guitar, toss me a mic, and I'll keep on singing until the day I die. And with my last breath, I'll say no regrets. What a ride. What a ride. Been quite a ride. Been quite a ride. Thanks for the ride. What a ride it's been. Let's give away a condo. What do you think? Karen Stewart, everybody's been waiting in suspense. Are you ready to win a condo from Seaside Realty? I want to remind you, this is a 3-bedroom, 3-bath condo. This is during the week, but you can do that. It's Monday to Thursday, 3 nights. That means you've got room to bring your friends down with you. You're going to love it. We got this awesome view of the Sea of Cortez. One thing I love about Pelican Beach condos is your walking distance to great restaurants and stores and beaches. Even if you don't have a car down here, you're going to love it. You're going to love the sunset over the Tetakawi, which is right over that way. You can even see my neighborhood of Miramar over that way. But the condo itself is absolutely incredible. And I hope everybody will check out Seaside Realty and give them a big round of applause. What a great grand prize tonight. And Seaside, I also want to thank you because when we first got this show started, Neil, it was kind of your idea. You hooked me up with Pablo and Anais. Thanks for doing that because Pablo and Anais have done a great job. Everybody give them a round of applause. I don't know how Anais does it, but a lot of times I'm singing a song and all of a sudden the right pictures are showing up at the right second. And Pablo just does a great job of getting the perfect camera angle right when we need it. And it's been a real pleasure to work with these two. Rudy B. and Beth, thanks for all your help on the theme song and, sound checks and everything you guys do. My son, Luis, he does a great job on the comments. He's homesick tonight. He really wanted to be here for the grand finale. But everybody give Luis a big round of applause. He loves you guys. He does. And thanks for bringing him out of his shell. And also Elsa. She would normally be here, but she's on her way back from that big race. 38 miles she did in 15 hours, 49 minutes. The last 17 miles were uphill. Give her a big round of applause. She's probably watching this show right now. So, Karen, thank you. And I also want to thank Karen because many times you've let me and my family stay in this condo. And for us, even though we're right around the corner in Miramar, it's a vacation for us. It feels like we're in Hawaii or something. So we've had great times here, and we appreciate it. Thank you. I thought it would be fitting to have Karen Stewart from Seaside Realty draw this winning name. Are you ready to win a 3-night stay in a beautiful condo, Pelican Beach, located in San Carlos, Sonora, Mexico, 4.5-hour drive south of the border? You are going to love this place. All right, let's do it. Somebody hand her that bucket. There we go. It's that one right there. Here we go. All right, Karen, mix those up good. Anything you would like to say, Karen, to the crowd?
We are really excited to have you, whoever wins, come to see our Pelican Beach. We'll be happy to be with you and drive you around the city, introduce you to everyone here, and you are going to love it, but be sure that you plan to stay maybe a little bit longer.
I agree with you. You're not going to want to leave. And take that from a guy who came down here for 6 months and is still here. Karen, I still have not found a decent bus ticket out of this place. Over 30 years, and I'll tell you, it's been an awesome place for me to be with my family, and I can vouch for Karen. You're not going to want to leave. So, I'm so glad. Hold on. Before you announce this winning name here, I just had a conversation with this guy after a house concert in Phoenix, and we were talking about getting him and his wife down here for the first time and saying how much he would love it. We had an extensive conversation about it, and guess what? Would you like to announce it, Karen? Let them know who won. Get right on the mic.
Dave and Leanne Seaholm, you are the grand winner.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Dave and Leanne, I am stoked. This is another couple that has been watching every single Monday. They have not missed one time, and they've helped support the show financially. And Dave and Leanne, I know you guys have been thinking about coming down to Mexico, and you've been thinking about different places. Well, guess what? You just got the best one of all, Pelican Beach in San Carlos. I'm stoked, Dave. So let's make sure, Dave and Leanne, let's make sure this happens when I'm here singing, and we're going to give you the full-on San Carlos treatment. Karen will show you around town, and I'll make sure you have fun over at Palapa. Everybody give a big round of applause for Dave and Leanne Seaholm. Thank you so much, Seaside, for the prize. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to close out with one song right now, and a song that's very fitting for all of you guys. I'll see a bunch of you in Colorado Springs on Friday, Highland Ranch, Denver area on Saturday, Silverthorne, Colorado, a week from today, Boise, my first trip to Boise, a week from Wednesday. Bend, Oregon, on a week from Friday. Portland, a week from this Saturday. And then closing out Sunday, July 25th, an afternoon show in Shoreline, Washington. These are all going to be fun shows. I'm stoked because my friend and guitar player, Rudy B., is coming along with me for all of these. He's driving the tour bus, otherwise known as his Jeep Cherokee. And Beth will be with us for part of the tour, too. Can't wait to see you guys. And then if you live in the Midwest, I'm coming your way, Illinois, Iowa, that'll be Cedar Rapids, and Minneapolis, seeing a bunch of you guys like John and Carol who are watching tonight. That's coming up in August. And then Arizona friends, I'll probably get your way. And my California friends, I'll be out your way in August and September. So you're not rid of me yet. And then we're going to hopefully come back with this show on either Mondays or Tuesdays. I'd like to get your input if Tuesday works for you, because that's a likely night for me to come back after Labor Day weekend. We'd love to keep this thing going with new places to visit, new pictures of San Carlos and other places, and more good times. Big round of applause for all you guys. And this next song goes out from the heart for all you guys. I know there were a couple of requests I couldn't get to, but I got to wrap it up with this one right here. Thanks for making this such a fun way to close out 66 straight shows, Monday nights. You guys are the best. On behalf of the Mulligan family, muchas gracias. I was reading about this rock star, griping about his fans, how he's sick and tired of signing autographs, how people asking for pictures is such a total pain. I thought of you guys and I raised my glass, 'cause I've sung in your backyard and had you jumpstart my car as the circus show moves from town to town. I've slept on your couches and helped you polish off your rug. And through the years, one thing I found: we keep it real, man, that's our deal. And it's been that way ever since the start. You share so much of you, and I try to do the same every time I pick up this guitar. Now that superstar might think he's pretty cool, but me, I simply say thank you. Thank you for putting up with me. Thank you. 'Cause who knows where I'd be? Probably unemployed or in jail. So thank you. You've been with me in good times. We've shared a lot of laughs. Then you stuck with me when things got real bad. You even showed up on my doorstep with home-cooked meals as I learned how to be a single dad. Then you cheered me on when God came along and brought a brand new love into my life. And we partied on that beach as one big family on the day that Elsa became my wife. So that superstar might think he's pretty cool, but me, I simply say thank you. Thank you. Time and time again, thank you. 'Cause he may have fans, but I got friends. Some old, some brand new. Thank you. And when the show is over, you help me load my gear. That's a hint to my studio audience here. Then I buckle up and I head on down the road. Exactly where it's gonna lead is anybody's guess. I just want to say one thing before I go. Thank you. I'm grateful as can be. Thank you for letting this boy live his dream. If there's nothing else on earth I'd rather do, thank you for just being who you are. Thank you for letting my Mondays be a part of your lives the way that you guys do. Thank you. And this little song's the least that I can do to thank you. I mean that, guys. I am blessed and fortunate and grateful to sing for people like you guys. Thanks for putting up with me for 66 Mondays in a row. Can't wait to come back and do this again with you starting in September. God bless you guys.
Let's make our way down to Mexico, where we can meet the friends we know. White sand, warm sun, and H2O. It's time for us to get back to laid back. Try a different beer from our favorite six-pack. This crazy world says, come on, let's go. It's time for the music man, a coastal kid with guitar in hand. Even bad days are good here on the island. Giving us a place where we can talk to each other fan to fan. Uncharted courses crossing our paths. It's our kind of people and our kind of place. Down in the tropics, it's a Mexican hideaway. Life in this old beach town turns a frown upside down. We all be smiling here on Mulligan's Island. It's the right place and the right time to be south of the border again. This is the day we get to listen in. We don't sing no blues anymore. We kick off our shoes at our front door, full of wide-eyed wonder as the waves roll in. It's time for the music man, a coastal kid with guitar in hand. Even bad days are good here on the island. Giving us a place where we can talk to each other fan to fan. Uncharted courses crossing our paths. It's our kind of people and our kind of place. Down in the tropics, a Mexican hideaway. Life in this old beach town turns a frown upside down. We all be smiling here on Mulligan's Island.